Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of our Senior Fireside Chats. My name is June, and today we're joined by a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Carol Wegenast. I'm in Mountain View, California.
Awesome, thank you. And today we have a topic of intermittent fasting, and Carol is going to share a lot about what she knows today. So, the first question we have for Carol is, what is intermittent fasting? Can you explain what it is?
Intermittent fasting is kind of like taking your car to the oil and lube shop and giving it a chance to be have the maintenance done, the oil change done, and get repairs, urgent repairs done. Because when you stop eating, your digestion isn't so busy, and the body is able to clean up things that have gone wrong or things that need repairing.
Mm-hmm.
What happens is your body goes into autophagy after, 12, 16 hours, and then it starts cleaning up things that are wrong, gets rid of damaged and aging parts. And the benefits are it helps everything from lowering blood sugar for diabetics to healing asthma problems to making the brain function with greater clarity to it actually prevents cancer cells, and it boosts human growth hormone, which makes you look younger and gives you an energy boost. And it reduces your aging. Who doesn't want that?
I know,
Slows
right?
aging.
Yeah.
And it gets rid of fatty liver, which all our doctors are telling us we have. It detoxes and it cleanses the system.
Wow.
Um, and if you want, I could tell you some of the benefits I've experienced
Yeah,
personally
sure.
with
Yeah, that
with
ties perfectly
yeah.
into our next question. So, yeah, do you think it's helped you?
I think it's helped me tremendously
Wow.
because it lowers my blood sugar. Sometimes I wake up at 225, 250, which is too hot to wake up. And by waiting until after, until noon to eat, it lowers it below 200, which is much better for my
Wow.
diabetic doctor. And like I had right heel pain. Well, that's really too high a blood sugar, and this really reduces it. And things like inflammation and sciatica and things like that, it really has made a difference. And it's made my joints quit hurting, because I give it a chance to adjust and clean out the system. I really feel like a lot of people who are getting knee surgery or hip surgery might not even need it if they do some fasting. And also, to me personally, is I I went to the eye doctor and I said, my my vision is kind of funny. I can't see the faraway signs anymore. And she did all the tests, and she goes, "That's because your eyesight is improving." She said, "We have to lower your prescription. What have you been doing?" And I go, "Nothing except fasting, once in
Wow.
a while." So it's really improved my vision. Personally, I
Wow.
had a doctor,
That's crazy. Yeah.
tell me that.
Wow. Yeah.
And like I have more.
Oh yeah.
I had
Please
a
go
little
on. Please
lump
go on. Yeah.
I had a little lump behind my left ear, and I go,
Mm-hmm.
now what? And it
Right.
cleared that up. Things that are any kind of little infection or inflammation, it makes your hip feel better. It makes the big thing that's really important is I have diverticulitis. So if this is the colon, when you have diverticulitis, you have a little you know, kind of a little hernia sticking out of your colon, and
I
that
see.
can become infected, and that can actually cause, great problems where you end up in the hospital and surgery and all that.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I went to the doctor and I said, I have pain. She said, "Oh, we're going to need surgery." And I said, "Give me a day." And then I took this is the same stuff that you take when you are getting a colonoscopy. Perfectly safe. put it in the fridge. It tastes better cold. It's like a soda.
Mm-hmm.
And I drank that and I emptied out my colon and I gave it a little while and all the pain went away. And I go, well,
Wow.
that was one surgery less that I didn't need,
Yeah.
And the doctor goes, well, whatever works.
Yeah.
So, if you want speeding up, diverticulitis, taking a bottle of this is what they tell you to take when you go for a colonoscopy. It's not a magical thing. You get it in any drugstore. If you go to Dollar Tree, it's $1.
Could you show it to the
And
viewers once more?
there's
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you show it to the viewers? Could you hold it up once more?
yeah,
Uh,
sure.
so it's called Citroma.
And what it is magnesium citrate.
Ah, I see.
Citroma, it happens to be,
Ah, okay, I
yeah,
see.
yeah. And it's a simple little thing, 99 cents at Dollar Tree,
Wow.
and it empties out your colon really fast. And I was going to tell you that when I fast, I do get diarrhea because my colon is emptying, even
Right.
without the magnesium citrate,
Mm-hmm.
But that's one of the things that you like because your body is cleansing itself,
Right.
when it's, has diarrhea.
Yeah.
So I find my energy is really high when I fast,
Mm-hmm.
and my knees and my hips feel better. My hands get less swelling. And here's one of the bonuses is if you're talking to someone, you go somewhere and you don't even tell them you're doing anything. People go, what are you doing? It looks like you've really lost a lot of weight in your face. All the edema is going out, your face isn't all swollen anymore. You must be doing something right, and you go, well, I'm just fasting for half a day a day.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
there's a lot of benefits.
Yeah, I've actually have a funny story myself. I tried to do intermittent fasting. I think it was a year ago. I remember I was trying to lose weight and I saw online that intermittent fasting could help a lot with that. And I tried doing it, but unfortunately, I just love eating breakfast too much. So I was too hungry and I couldn't stick with it and I caved in. But yeah, I definitely want to try again in the future. I mean, it sounds like it works amazing. So yeah.
I want to give some tips about how I got through
sure.
days like that. Some days I can't convince myself, but
Yeah,
most days I ask myself on a scale of 1 to 10, is it hunger or is it habit? Is it a habit that I always get up and eat at a.m.
Right.
or is it hunger? How, and it's good to, before you're even fasting, ask yourself before you eat a meal on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I'm starving to death, and 1 being I'm just okay, I'm full after Thanksgiving, what number am I on the scale? Try practicing that so you're in tune with what does your stomach really want, not just your head.
Yeah. Wow.
When I do intermittent fasting, I was going to tell you, one thing I really like is drinking pure water. This one, again, is at the Dollar Tree. This huge bottle of water for $1 has electrolytes in it. And it's wonderful because it's the cheapest bottled water you'll ever find. And it's good to put pure water in, rather than city water if you can, And some other little tips that I do is putting in apple cider vinegar, into the water, gives it a little bit of flavor and a little bit of oomph. And Dr. Berg really recommends you try and go more alkaline, try and get more alkaline. The other thing that they have is bone broth. You can, this one I know for sure is at Costco, but you can just go online and, Google bone broth. What I like about these is that it doesn't have a big can that takes up a whole bunch of room. And why buy water? A bone broth in a thing where they added a bunch of water. Why not get it dried? All the good stuff, which is collagen, is in here. And then that's really good for getting through. If you have a rough time and you're feeling like I just can't make it, having a little hot cup of bone broth helps you get through, that hump, get over the
Yeah.
hump.